going to do my very first tarot card unboxing and review. So with this particular deck, I am cheating just a little bit, only because I am already using this deck. But because this is the regular deck I use for all of my clients and all of my readings for others, sometimes they get a little bent and worn out, especially after a few years of almost daily use. So I ended up buying another copy of the deck. But because on my social media I receive so many compliments and comments on this deck, I figured, hey, why not? For my first unboxing, let's make it the deck that I already love and use all the time. Okay, so the name of the deck is Pam'S Vintage Tarot. It's an indie deck. You can find it on Game Crafter. It's absolutely based off of, has the images from the RWS or Waite Smith, whatever you'd like to call it. It's got Pamela Coleman Smith images and just a different coloration, different size. It's an absolutely amazing deck. It feels good in the hands, and again, I just get so many compliments and comments on it. It's got traditional images, which a lot of my clients are looking for, and at the same time, it does have that cool vintagey look to it. So let's go ahead and take a look and see if the one I just bought compares to it. Okay, so I'm gonna sit this one to the side. Now, this one just came. It was just under $30 with shipping. You know, shipping was kind of expensive. Again, it's from Game Crafter. It's an indie deck, but again, it's something that I absolutely love, and because this is part of my work, I really can't go without a good tarot deck. So the first thing I notice is the box. I did not get a cool box for it the first time around a couple of years ago. It's got the Queen of Cups on the front. It says Pam'S Vintage Tarot Bridge Size, 78 tarot cards plus extra art and title card, limited edition. All right, and the other side just basically has what's on the back of the cards, or at least the ones I've already got. So I removed the cellophane, and actually the card box feels a lot like the card stock. I believe it's just got that cottony kind of feel. And so there's no cellophane on the inside, just on the outside. Wow, that deck is huge compared to, this is my old deck, and this is the new deck. So this one looks like it came with a lot of extra images. Okay, so I'm going through the deck, and unlike other decks that you would receive from like US Games or Leo Scarabeo, they're not in order. They're not in any sort of rhyme or reason type of order, but I am seeing some of these cool extra images that are in here, and I can't wait to share those with you. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I had all the cards and everything was in order. I wasn't worried about it, but when the cards come out of order like that, when they arrive that way, you just want to go through and make sure you've got all 78 of your tarot cards. But the really cool thing, and the reason why this one was so much thicker than the other deck, my older deck I've got, is because of all of these. This is Pamela Coleman Smith original artwork, and I'll do some close-up shots of these so you can certainly take a look at them. There are some black and white, and this beautiful piece, I love that, and just a bunch of different colorized pictures in here. I think this one's my favorite. I saved that one for last. I really like that one. So that's kind of cool that it came with that. You know, as somebody who works with the divinatory arts, if you were so inclined, you could always incorporate that in your readings, adding more depth or more information simply by adding these cards into your deck and giving them meaning for yourself. Personally, I'll probably put it back in the box and just save it. So I might, you know, I might actually put it up, and maybe I'll put it up in a frame or something along those lines. I do like those, and you know what? Art should certainly be shown and not put it away in a box, right? And of course there is the cover card. That's the cover card. And the cover card says, you know, original art, Pamela Coleman Smith, restored by Real, or Real, R-E-A-L-L, And it says, let this card bring you a vision and show the way to better future. So this is the second limited edition, and these are the bridge size cards. First thing I noticed when I brought them out of the box, there is no real having to break them in because they're made of this wonderful, wonderful linen. You know, they really don't have to be broken in where you have to shuffle over and over again and really get them to not stick to each other and things like that. So they don't stick to each other, you know, and you really don't have to break them in. Of course, like any new tarot deck, I always suggest clearing, cleansing, protecting, doing that. I usually do that at least 3 times with a deck before I start using it. So when I'm done with this video today, I'll probably do some of that, and I will create a video to kind of show you what I do to cleanse, clear, and protect a deck. With that being said, this particular deck, like I said, it is my favorite. One of the reasons it is my favorite is because it's borderless. I'm not a fan of the big white borders around tarot decks. It really takes away from the art. Game Crafter is not the normal place you would look for a deck. However, there is this incredible tarot reader out on Instagram. She goes by the moniker Crossroads Card Slinger. And I believe she also has, well, I know she has, not I believe she has, I know she has a YouTube channel where she works with tarot journaling. So I'll make sure to put her link in here for you. But she's the one who turned me on to this deck several years ago on Instagram. She would put out, there were a couple of times she put layouts out, and I was like, wow, that's a really cool deck. And I ended up having to pick up a copy. So I am sorry, she's got a ton of tarot decks, but she did used to use this one pretty regularly, and now she doesn't, so I hope I didn't turn her off to it, because she absolutely turned me on to it. The size, bridge size, perfect. Perfect, especially if you get crampy hands or you're shuffling all day. I'm not one of those people that shuffles like this. I am a shuffler, so my hands can get crampy and things like that, and this deck is perfect size for it, that bridge size. Again, the ability for the cardstock to both give but be super strong is really what I'm looking for in a deck as well. Those traditional images and things like that. You know what? I had this all in order and then I just mixed them all up as I was sitting here talking. But the traditional images and then the coloration, again, that vintagey kind of look. Clients, my clients absolutely love this deck. They're always commenting on it. Even if they're not familiar, they'll just say, oh, that's a cool deck. You know, it's a basic deck. It's a basic RWS deck, but at the same time, it's not basic in that it's borderless, it's a great size, it's super durable, great cardstock, doesn't really have to be broken in, awesome linen, and again, those traditional images are really what people are looking for. Hey, that's the Hermit, and we're in the time of the Hermit as I record this. So there you have it. This is Pam's Vintage Tarot, and it can be found on the Game Crafter website. Hey guys, I want to thank you for tuning in to my very first tarot unboxing and review. Please hit subscribe and you'll be the first to know about any other videos I have coming up. I am still working on a video for the heart and throat chakra meditation. I do have a meditation out for the lower 3 chakras, the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus if you're interested. Also, don't forget you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, check out my website, and I also have a podcast, Personalities of the Tarot with Elizabeth Sear. You can find that on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and my website. Thank you again. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Take care.